The show is not even called Love Island. It's called Ron and Lana's Island. Like literally, Lana ain't feeling the guy. She ain't freaking feeling Casey at all, man. Like she's just like using him, yeah, just to go back to Ron. So it's like, why did she pick him in the freaking first place? If I was Casey, yeah, fam, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't freaking bother because number one, yeah, I'm not gonna be no one's second best. Like Lana is just wasting Casey's time. Alright guys, yeah, quick little review of tonight's episode, yeah. As always, please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the thing down below. You guys know. And yeah, man, Lego. Alright guys, yeah, so at the start of the episode, yeah, carrying on from yesterday, yeah. So obviously it's the recoupling, yeah. So basically, yeah, Lana actually picked Casey instead of Ron. So that meant that Tanya had to couple up with Ron. And all my freaking days, I felt for the guy, man. I freaking felt for the guy. Like he was freaking hurt. Like he was freaking hurt. Like he felt that. Tanya was basically reassuring Ron, yeah, giving him advice. Tanya is a therapist, man. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like she's always consulting all the islanders. She's literally like the therapist in the freaking villa. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, she was basically telling him that, oh, just because he picked Casey, that it's not over between him and Lana. And just basically trying to make him feel good about himself. Do you know what I mean? And then he was saying that he was fine, but fam, it was evident that this guy was on the verge of freaking tears. Like his eyes were so freaking red. Lana was talking to the girls and she actually went over to try to talk to Ron whilst he was talking to the guys. Lana came over here and she was like, oh, can I talk to you? And then Ron was like, oh nah, not now, sorry. Fam, if I was Lana in that situation, yeah, you wouldn't even freaking hear from me again. Once you tell me to go away, yeah, I ain't coming back. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you would never catch me trying to talk to you again. So he didn't speak to Lana, yeah, but he actually went and pulled Casey for chat. But I felt like it was kind of like a little bit awkward. Like he was basically telling Casey, don't mess up with Lana, what you've got is good, But I felt like it was just like kind of like a little bit weird and the conversation was just like a little bit awkward. I felt like Casey was there kind of thinking, what the hell is this guy talking about? Do you get what I'm trying to say? I feel like it was just like a little bit weird when that he did that. Do you know what I mean? Like if I was in that situation, I don't think I would have pulled Casey for chat because what do I need to say to him? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I felt like that was like weird, man. Let me know how you guys felt about that situation, yeah? Let me know in the comments. So we're seeing that Tanya and Shaq was on the terrace talking, yeah? And I actually really do like these two. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Obviously number one because they're black. So obviously I'm going to be rooting for them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like black love. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You know it's so freaking crazy with Shaq and Tanya, yeah? Because they actually been moving so quick. They actually like stuck together like since day one. And I feel like because they've got such like a long way to go to the show ends, I feel like it's going to be really, really interesting to see whether or not these two actually stick together, do you know what I mean? But so far, yeah, they're actually doing quite good. They've already said to each other, yeah, that they loved each other. And now on the terrace, yeah, Shaq was telling Tanya that them two are exclusive, yeah? You know, I actually thought that Shaq was gonna ask Tanya to be his girlfriend then. I swear he was gonna ask her to be his girlfriend, man. You know, when they was doing the recoupling, yeah, Tanya was like, oh, she couldn't imagine doing life on the outside without Shaq. But it didn't really make sense because you haven't even been on the outside together yet. Like, how do you know that you two are going to work on the outside? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, that didn't make sense. The next thing I want to talk about, yeah, is Ellie and Jordan. All my freaking days, guys, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about these two, yeah. But me, I ain't feeling them, man. I ain't freaking feeling them. Like, I feel like it's just like the chat and the convo, like, it's just dead between them. Like, there's just no chemistry. Them two, yeah, they're not saying nothing, man. Like, they're not saying shit. Basically, they was having breakfast, yeah, and then there was basically like, saying, oh, they feel like the connection is brewing. I don't feel like there's nothing brewing. Like, I don't feel like there's nothing brewing at all. I don't know what they think is brewing, but there's nothing brewing between them two. I just don't see it. Me personally, I just don't freaking see it. I feel like every time when I see them, yeah, it kind of feels forced. In the beach hut, yeah, Ellie was saying, oh, she feels like it's like a slow burner with her and Jordan. And it's like, fam, from time someone tells me, yeah, that it's a slow burner between me and them, I would lock that off. I would lock that off because when you know, you know. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Ain't no freaking slow burner, man. Because if you're physically attracted to someone, sexually attracted to someone, yeah, and they've got like a good personality and you're feeling them, there ain't no slow burner. Like, I'm so sorry. So this slow burner that she's talking about, yeah, she ain't feeling the guy. She ain't feeling the guy, yeah. So I feel like these two, yeah, they just need to freaking like lock it off because I just don't see it happening for them two, man. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys are saying about Ellie and Jordan in the comments, yeah. The next thing I want to talk about, yeah, is Lana and Ron, yeah. So basically, Ron pulled Lana for a chat, yeah, when she was talking to the girls, yeah, and basically, yeah, they were talking, yeah, and it kind of felt like Lana was like backtracking, like kind of like she was like regretting her decision from picking Casey, do you know what I mean? Because obviously, I feel like it's still evident, like it's really, really clear that she still likes Ron, yeah, but I feel like she only picked Casey because maybe she just wanted to get a reaction out of Ron, if that makes sense. I feel like Casey is gonna end up getting hurt, man. Lana ain't feeling the guy. She ain't freaking feeling Casey at all, man. Like, she's just like using him, yeah, just to go back to Ron. So it's like, why did she pick him in the freaking first place? Do you know what I mean? Because you clearly want Ron, and she said that she's not married off and yeah. She wants freaking Ron. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like it's so sad that Casey is kind of like stuck in the middle, because now, yeah, he's probably gonna end up getting hurt because Lana clearly don't want him. It's so freaking sad, yeah, because Casey and Lana was talking, yeah, and the guy was buzzing. The guy was buzzing that Lana picked him, yeah. Oh my days, like the guy was buzzing that Lana picked him, and then Casey was like, oh Lana, how do you feel? She was like, oh yeah, I'm good. These times she knows she ain't feeling the guy, you know. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna turn out yet, but yeah, she definitely ain't feeling Casey, man. She definitely ain't feeling him. I really, really do like the fact that when Lana was talking to Tanya, yeah, Tanya was basically checking Lana, and she was like, oh Lana, you can be quite confusing at times. I feel like it's good that Tanya is actually being straight up and direct to Lana's face. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you need friends like that. Friends that are gonna check you, tell you the truth, yeah, and put you in your place. Do you know what I mean? Like Tanya, yeah, she was giving it to Lana straight. Like, she was not bullshitting, man. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like I really, really do rate that from Tanya. The producers, yeah, they've literally really, really been running with this whole Lana and Ron situation, man. The show is not even called Love Island. It's called Ron and Lana's Island. Like, literally, because that is all that we see. All that we freaking see in these episodes, yeah, is like the freaking Ron and freaking Lana's storyline. That is it. Like, literally, like, the show is all about them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sick. I'm getting tired of it now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting freaking tired of it. Like, move on to something else, man. Like, move on to someone else. Therefore, let me know what you guys are saying about the whole Rana situation, yeah? Do you get it? Because Lana and Rana, you get it? Alright, guys, yes, the next day we're seeing that the Islanders had a challenge, yeah. To be fair, yeah, you know what the challenge is, yeah? I don't really care too much about the challenges, do you know what I mean? Like, the challenges don't really do anything for me, do you know what I mean? You know that part of the challenge, yeah, where Sammy supposedly threw that thing at Olivia, yeah? What did you guys think of that, yeah? Because for me, yeah, I didn't even think it was that deep. It's a freaking game. Like, Liv was basically saying she feels like Sammy's got a problem with her, or like Sammy's got like an issue with her, yeah? But Liv always think that every single person's got a problem with her, do you know what I mean? First she did it to Zara, then she kind of did it to Tanya, yeah? And now freaking Sammy. Who's freaking next? Lana. Do you get what I'm trying to say? She's got this thing where she always want to be the main character. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, she always think that everyone has a problem with her. Like, baby, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not that freaking deep. It's not that serious. It's not, you know what it never, oh, you know that TikTok, you know that TikTok here that says, you know what it never was? That serious.
You know what it never was? That serious. It was never that serious. Quite frankly, would never be that serious.
It literally wasn't that serious, man. I feel like she needs to get over herself, man. Like, freaking hell. Therefore, let me know what you guys think of that situation, yeah? Because I didn't think it was that deep. Also in the challenge, yeah, we're seeing that Ron kissed Tanya, and then he was like, oh, you're my princess, but then I'm here to get my queen. And then he kissed Lana. Also, he kind of like stabbed Casey, yeah? He was like, oh, she might be with you now, but then she's gonna be back to the real king. And I was just like, oh my freaking days, like, this guy's actually gunning for Lana. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, fair play to the guy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because at the end of the day, yeah, if he still likes her, and now that she's coupled up with Casey, yeah, he's going after her. You can only respect it, do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, he still likes the freaking girl. Also, when he got home, yeah, him and Casey hashed it out. So basically, yeah, Casey was telling him, he was like, oh, I thought that you was done with Lana, And then Ron was basically saying, oh, I'm still into her, yeah. And then he was like, oh, he's gonna let Lana make her decision. But basically, yeah, it got like really, really heated between these two, yeah. But do you know what it is, yeah? I really, really feel like if I was in that situation personally, if I was Casey, yeah, fam, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't freaking bother, because number one, yeah, I'm not gonna be no one's second best. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You either give me all your freaking attention, yeah, but I'm not gonna be fighting or be competing with next guy just to win you over. Do you know what I mean? Like, let me know what it is so I don't have to be spending my time with you. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like Lana is just wasting Casey's time. She is wasting the freaking guy's time here, because all this fighting for what? Or for her to freaking go back to Ron. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So if I was Casey in that situation, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't freaking bother at all. Like, I wouldn't do it. That's just me personally, man. Just like the type of person that I am, like, fam, I ain't playing second best, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys are saying about that situation here. But I wouldn't have it if I was Ron here. If I was Casey here, I would just like dead the whole thing with freaking Lana, because it's just gonna be like too much, man. Because obviously she still has something there with Ron, and then basically the episode finished there, and then tomorrow night they did a teaser, and then basically it looks like Lana and Ron is gonna get back together. Like, they almost looked like they was gonna kiss in that teaser, yeah. And then basically Casey was sitting away from them, and then he turned around there, and then he was like, oh, he feels like a dickhead. Like, fam, that was expected. Like, you should have freaking seen that coming, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because, and that proves my point again, that Lana just freaking wasted the freaking guy's time. But yeah, man, I can't wait for tomorrow night's episode, because I feel like it's gonna freaking kick off, man. But yeah, man, that's basically everything that I picked up from this episode here. If you guys thought that I missed out anything, let me know in the comments, and then obviously we can talk, man. And yeah, guys, that's basically it for today's episode here. Definitely let me know your thoughts of the episode in the comment section down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did make it this far, as always, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know the vibe. And yeah, man, I'll see you in my next video. I'm gone.